Hello everyone, I am Dhruv and you are watching Learn with Dhruv. This is episode 4 of IELTS Speaking. Today's topic of cue card is describe an art or craft activity that you had at school, what you made, how you made it, what it looked like, and how you felt about this activity. I was born and brought up in a small town called Vijayanagar in Uttar Pradesh. I did my entire schooling there. The name of my school was Saraswati English School. Unlike most of the educational institutions in small communities, my school organized classes for various extracurricular activities for the children to pursue their passion. Some of these activities were knitting, weaving, etching, and calligraphy. Clay modeling was the new art that got introduced that particular year. Being a curious soul, I enrolled myself in clay modeling. I made a clay model on the social issue of drug abuse and how it affects families. I used oil-based clay for my model. The reason is that oils don't evaporate like water and the clay remains malleable for a long period of time. Also, it is easy to formulate oil-based clay into malleable clay with a multitude of colors. I picked a small amount of clay and made a small spherical ball by rolling the clay between my palms. After that, I hand pressed the clay ball into the desired shape. It took a bit of perseverance and a lot of patience from me to complete the model. I even had to take some help from my mentor. In my model, I created a teenage boy, his parents, and their home. The teenage boy was smoking a cigarette while sitting on a chaise lounge in the backyard of his house. I painted the word life across the length of that burning cigarette. I made a small fiery hole in the pocket of boy's trousers. I made a slightly bigger gleaming hole in the plate from which his mother was eating her food. I made a bigger hole in the roof of the house and colored it yellowish orange to give it a searing look. The message was clear enough that drugs not only take away the life of an addict, but it also affects the family members both emotionally and financially. I was really surprised when the cultural committee at my school selected my clay model as one of the most impactful pieces of art. I knew that it was not a masterpiece in any given sense, but I felt really proud of myself after successfully completing the course. Moving on to follow-up questions. The first question is, how important is it for schools to include art and craft activities in their main curriculum? Extracurricular activities are paramount because it fosters creativity and critical thinking, skills often neglected in solely academic subjects. These activities provide a crucial outlet for self-expression and allow students to develop fine motor skills and perseverance. Furthermore, exposing children to diverse art forms helps them appreciate culture and history from a broader perspective. Next question. What are the benefits for adults who take up creative hobbies like painting or pottery? Engaging in creative hobbies serves as an excellent antidote to the stresses of the modern professional life by promoting mindfulness and relaxation. These pursuits offer a sense of mastery and accomplishment outside of one's professional field, boosting overall self-esteem and mental well-being. Additionally, joining a class or group centered around a craft can significantly enhance one's social circle and sense of community. Next question. Do you think technological advancements like digital art have diminished the importance of traditional handicrafts? While digital tools have undeniably revolutionized the art world, they haven't diminished the inherent value of traditional handicrafts. The tangible experience of working with natural materials like clay, wood, or fabric provides a sensory and meditative quality that digital media cannot fully replicate. Traditional crafts represent a vital connection to cultural heritage, ensuring these long-established skills and techniques remain relevant for future generations. In your opinion, why do some schools struggle to secure the adequate funding for their art and music programs? I believe this has a lot to do with the attitude of the school's management, students, and parents. When the primary focus is placed on core academic subjects such as mathematics and science, these areas are naturally given priority. Unfortunately, this short-sighted approach often fails to recognize the proven cognitive and emotional benefits that creative subjects contribute to a student's overall holistic development. Next question. Can art be an effective way to raise awareness about important social issues, like the one you portrayed in your clay model? Absolutely. Art has a unique ability to communicate social issues in an emotionally engaging and universally accessible way. Artists often act as important cultural catalysts by drawing attention to injustice, inequality, or pressing environmental concerns. Here's a list of some of the vocabs that I have used in this video. Feel free to pause this video at any time to go through this list if need be. Try using today's cue card and follow-up questions to record yourself and check your fluency. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with friends who are preparing for IELTS. Comment below and tell me if there is any topic that you would like me to make a video on. Thank you for learning with me. This is Dhruv from Learn with Dhruv. See you in the next lesson.